Quick content warning, we hear something's going on. We're not classified as family friendly, and our content is not meant for young viewers and children. This video or stream may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor may be appropriate for children under the age 14. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Or, in other words, please work.
Don't let your kids watch it.
For some reason, that's still insanely loud. How's everybody doing? I hope you are well. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good night. What is up, peeps? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Let me try to fix a couple of volume issues, because that's still insanely loud. But what's up? How's it going? Have y'all seen the new update for Splatoon? Holy Jesus, we're going to go over that tonight. Oh my god. They're hitting a lot of stuff. Holy Jesus! Hi, Hazard Spaghetti. I don't get why that is so loud. Jesus Christ. That's why it's over there. That's why. Sorry about dropping in as often. Work's been crazy, but since I came home early from minor sinus issues, I figured I could chill for a bit. Well, we're happy to have you. Like, we understand if you can't be here all the time. Like, we don't require anybody to be here all the time. We just appreciate that you're here when you need us. But yes, hello. Welcome. How is everybody's night tonight? Do you have your coffee? If not, boy, you're going to want it. You're going to want your coffee tonight. You're going to have to sit down for a bit. You've got to see this. Holy crap. This is probably the most insane, like, list I've seen for Splatoon in a hot minute. Like, low-key kind of shocked that this is what we're getting. Like, I did not expect this to be what we were getting. One sec here. I have a device that's not wanting to do right. There we go. That should fix that, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta unplug and replug it. Made a Christmas Rice Krispie treat. That sounds tasty. I have finally had my first Christmas treat of the year, which is a Christmas tree cake. I was like, oh yes, no, we're having this. I need this in my life, so I've had one now, and I'm happy about it. We got some Christmas chill vibes music going on right now. Tinder really said, you want to update? Drops the equivalent of every single One Piece chapter at once on the desk. That's kind of it. Like, they just said, here we go, and just, like, completely shit-kicked a lot of things. Like, in every department, we're getting an update. Our lockers are even getting an update. This is pretty ridiculous. Speaking of Christmas things, I brought out one of my favorite Christmas decorations. It's one of my grandfather's favorites. I'm not sure if y'all be able to see it or not. There it goes. It burbs. I've had this for many years. I usually don't get to put it out. I usually don't have batteries for it. But since we bought so many batteries for Fred, for once we have it out. But yeah, no, like, these patch notes are just, like, insane. Like, they're absolutely ridiculous. I don't think I've seen them ever hit this heavy. Well, no, I take it back. I have seen them hit this heavy. But last time I saw them hit this heavy was, like, the bucket update of Splatoon 2. And before that, it was, like, an update way back. Way back with, Splatoon 1 and the roller. So that apparently Table Turf multiplayer has been delayed, but you know what? There's plenty in this patch to kind of excuse that. Yes, I did eat today. I actually ate not that long ago. Woes of a gamer. Trying to juggle Pokemon, Splatoon, Animal Crossing, and my new obsession with Hearthstone. Thanks to my boyfriend. I haven't played Hearthstone in a hot minute. Some days I miss Hearthstone. But I haven't played it in a long time. I used to, like, religiously just live by that game. I've even done a couple of streams for it. But I haven't played that one in a hot minute. Yeah, see, that's just it. I was hoping that we'd finally see the Table Turf update finally come through, and we have not seen it. Just wait till they can data mine the update, then we can get more random info. Like, I'm wanting to know when we're getting the big bad boss. Go ahead and pull this up. Yep. Go ahead and pull this up. Because, like, okay, so added features would get a new catalog, 50 new items added to the store, 2 new battle stages, new salmon run stage, 3 new main weapon types, 10 new sets for existing main weapons paired with different sub and special weapons, 13 new table turf battle cards, and the ability to look up content of your catalog has been added. Players can check their catalogs by opening the menu with the X button, going to status tab, selecting catalog. So like, that's like just like the very like touch of this. Like, that's like the very touch of this. So let's like actually dive into this. Let's actually like start to like poke the bear some. Okay, so this is going live on the 30th, which is in 2 days. So it's going live on Wednesday. We were all expecting Thursday, but apparently it's going live on Wednesday. Let us see what we've got. So we got new catalog, and with it new gear, titles, splash tags, decorations, stickers, and emotes included therein. About 50 new items have been added to the store product lines, 2 new battle stages, Brine Water Springs, and Flounder Heights. A new Salmon Run stage, Marooner's Bay, 3 new main weapon types. I'm wondering what exactly that means. 10 new sets of existing main weapons paired with different sub and special weapons. 13 new table turf battle cards. We've already discussed the ability to look up stuff in your catalog. We have multiplayer changes with the Tri-Slinger. Size of the terrain area inked by falling spray has been increased. Number of spray droplets generated when firing a distantly aimed shot has also been increased. Splatana Wiper. This makes me kind of excited with how much I've been playing the Wiper recently. The width of ink launched by horizontal slashes has been increased by about 27%. Jesus Christ. The size of terrain area inked by falling spray has been increased, and it's easier to connect ink in an uninterrupted straight line. So, AK, when you're doing the fling back and forth as the ink's coming out, you don't have as many dry patches in between swings, which is great. All right, show the 3 new ones. So you're talking about like the new dualies, the new carbon roller, and all that other kind of shit. Because everyone's like saying the new carbon roller is going to be ridiculous. And after seeing what its kit is, especially with it getting an Ingzuka, I tend to agree with that. Giving that fucking thing range is insane. Jesus. Yeah, you're right. The charger looks like a mechanical pencil. The one that actually makes me want to kind of play charger, even though I know I can't. What is up, Time Jester? Marvel Snap is another great card game. I haven't played Marvel Snap. I played Hearthstone. I played Hearthstone for many, many years. I now currently play, card game wise, I currently play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. As far as like digital card games I can play on mobile or on my PC. When I'm not playing those, like actual card game wise, I play Digimon right now. Boy, we have some stuff to talk about card game related tonight. That's going to be interesting. Okay. Specifications for some sub weapons have changed. We have the angle shooter. The initial velocity is about 20% faster, and the flight range has been extended. Specifications for some special weapons have changed. The ink caster, or the zip caster. Ink consumption when using a main weapon while the zip caster is active has been decreased by 67% of previous. This is insane because that allows the zip caster to last longer, but it also allows you to get more shots off in whatever location you're in. Oh yeah, we're going to talk some about magic tonight. So link to the patch notes. I mean, I can link everybody to it, but I was reading it. How's it going, Kirby? Let's see. The ink vac. Damage of the return shot has been increased from 120 to 220. 100 points of damage was added to this weapon. Jesus Christ. The change is intended to increase the damage done to Big Bubbler and Rainmaker shields and to allow players to defeat opponents armored due to Squid Roll and or Squid Surge. Now see, I thought it not being able to kill Squid Surge was intended. So that makes me kind of sad. Because that used to be the only way I could get away from it. Alright. Don't want Inkjet and Octoshot. Oh. Jet is going to be fun to play very soon. Let's see. Reef Slider. Damage from the rush attack and from being caught up in the explosion at short range has been increased from 180 points to 220 points of damage. This change is also intended to break Big Bubbler, Rainmaker, and to kill players literally try to use game mechanics to get away. That part I don't agree with. Them, like, saying they want it so they can kill people using Squid Roll and Squid Surge when you're supposed to literally use that to avoid these kinds of things. It almost makes me wonder, like, well, why have it? Tentamissiles. After launch is confirmed. Now, this is the big one. This is the big one. Okay, Tentamissiles getting, like, the biggest hit here. Now, this is insane. This is, like, ridiculous. After launch is confirmed, the special gauge will now slowly decrease, and the special gauge will not be able to begin charging again until the gauge has completely drained from the previous use. Now, what does this mean? It means that, like, as soon as the missiles go off, as soon as, like, that first missile goes poof, the gauge is depleting. This means that it's not going to stop when you get killed. It's not going to. It's not going to be able to, like, instantly start recovering. Because that's what usually happens. It goes off, and then people start to, like, recover their ink gauge as soon as it goes off. Like, as soon as it goes off, they're already recovering ink gauge before the missiles have even touched their first opponent, making it where they can just spam. This makes it where they can no longer spam because they can't start recovering ink for it until the animation, the attack is done. So that's where that's the whole big deal. And it's going to make it where it depletes itself instead of just like, well, we launched missiles, boom, it's gone. What's up, Pixel Man? Because that's the way it used to work. It's like launch missiles, the thing depletes. During you targeting people to launch missiles, you launch your missiles, and the bar's gone. So you can now immediately start charging the second that you start shooting again. With this, you launch everything, and the bar slowly starts to tick down now. And it doesn't go until the missiles launch out. Then it starts to tick down, which means you're not immediately recovering ink the second that you are able to move again. There is a delay in your recovery. Now, does this mean that Tentamissiles are dead? I know I clickbaited the fuck out of it in the title. I don't necessarily think they're dead. I think this is going to severely slow them down. It is going to heavily prevent missile spam. But it's not going to kill them. They're still going to be a viable weapon to use. They're still going to get used. They may not get used as much because there are people that just want that spam. They just want that, like, every 20 seconds or so just to be able to just unleash unholy hell upon the earth. That are like, well, I can't do that anymore, so I'm going to not play this. But I think after people get over the fact that, like, this has just been that this whole thing's taken effect, after they see that it's not the end of the world for the ability, I think they will do fine. I think that this power will still remain. I do think that it'll still get a decent amount of use. And I do think it'll still be good. It just won't be great. It won't be overly aggressive anymore. I don't actually mind the missile nerf. My missiles are more for supporting my team and or getting back at someone on the other team. See, like, what this winds up doing is I view it as like the, oh my god, I've got someone right on my face and I'm going to launch all 8 Tentamissiles at this opponent and shoot them while they're trying to get away. That kind of thing is going to go away because that gets a lot of people. As well as like when you have a team with 2 sets of Tentamissiles, one that's aggressively out front and then one's aggressive in the back. When you've got these constantly going, that's usually where you have a problem with is building up so quickly. Nerf Splash-O-Matic or the Crab. See, I don't see the Crab needing a nerf because the nerf, or the Crab itself, like for one, has slow forward momentum. You can roll back and forth, yes, and you can move real fast moving left and right, so you can strafe with it fairly well. But for one, getting behind it is incredibly easy. All you gotta do is land a full like body shot on the opponent with enough damage, such as a charged a roller or a charge shot from a charger or a charge shot from a wiper or any of these other kind of weapons. Like there's so many ways to kill Crab that I don't think Crab needs a nerf personally. Now I'm not a competitive player, but I personally don't think it really needs a nerf. I don't think the Crab needed a nerf yet. I think supposed to competitive play is the issue. Like a huge portion just plays Splash-O-Matic. I mean, I can see the Splash-O-Matic being kind of problematic, and I can see it having the Crab being kind of problematic, I guess. But like, that's just it. Like everybody always seems to find like they all find and gravitate towards one weapon for a while, and they change. Like the metagame for like competitive is still evolving. Like, if you look at Splatoon 2 and its metagame, from where it started to where it ended, it's dramatically different. And that's the same thing that's happening here. And you're going to have it, like, and I hate to be this guy, but it's always going to be the fact you're going to have bigger content creators that are going to show off a weapon and say, this weapon's broken, which is what's happened in Splash-O-Matic. Now, everybody and their grandmother is using Splash-O-Matic. Same thing happened with the... the Sploosh and a couple other weapons. Like it always happens, they'll post a weapon, everyone and their grandmother starts using it, they start to find out it's not as broken as everyone thinks it is because people start to diversify. More like problematic. Now, granted, is it still a problem? Yes, but like, does it actually need a nerf? I don't really think the Splash-O-Matic technically needs a nerf. Let me see something here. Let's take a look at it. At 28 points. 28 points of damage. Range is 42. Yeah, I still don't think that it's just... I just don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, like, everyone and their grandmother using it sucks. But there are ways around it. There are ways of dealing with it. And that's kind of the issue, is finding out what needs to be done there. Like, we automatically go real hard to this needs to nerf, this needs to nerf, this needs to nerf. But a lot of the things that get nerfed in Splatoon are like what happens in Dead by Daylight. Oh my god, everybody and their grandmother is absolutely religiously only using this thing. We need more diversity. And that's when a nerf happens. Like, looking at a lot of higher pro level players, because I watch a few. I don't play that level myself, but watching a few, I don't see everybody using the Splash-O-Matic. There is a lot of Splash-O-Matic being played. It is a good weapon. But I don't think it's as overpowered as it's being touted right now. And I think that it doesn't necessarily need the nerf, as opposed to things that like Tentamissiles that needed a nerf, and Tentamissiles need a nerf, and Reslider, Inkvac, and Zipcaster all needing buffs. Like, do I like the fact that Inkvac and Reslider are poking the bear of hurting Squid Whirl and Squid Surge? No, I don't really like that, because I mean that's usually like the only way to escape certain things. But at the same time, they do need the shield damage, because in competitive these weapons were completely unviable because they couldn't break a shield. Zipcaster needed it to be able to do a lot of anything, because even though Zipcaster was good for getting to certain locations, they've nerfed a lot of stuff for that, so it can't do everything it once could. So with that, I think that was necessary. And that's not just because I like to use Zipcaster and I would like to be able to use it for longer. It's literally the fact that it needed the buff. There were bigger things that needed it. And they nerfed other weapons that definitely still needed it, like the arrow spray, time required for specials being charged. Like a lot of these like have better charge rates, some have less charge rates. Like the sniper rifles, like the E-liters, they now take more to charge. Jet Squelcher, Nozzle Nose, Splatter Shot, N-Zap, and Arrow Spray now all take 10 points left. I know that's only 10 points. That doesn't seem like a big deal, but trust me, that winds up being a big deal over time. And the whole Splash Crab argument started up more recently than missiles as well, so it's something that's going to need more data behind it if it's to be nerfed. And that is also true. It's also, what modes is it nerfed in? What modes is it overpowered in? Because there are a lot of times where people say, well, it's being used all the time, but a lot of times a weapon's being used all the time in a specific mode, like Splat Zones or Rainmaker or Tower Control or Clam Blitz, but it's only used all the time in that one section and can be completely garbage in others. So it also comes down to, like, if it was being used in every mode, yeah, it'll probably get a nerf sooner rather than later. Also, it being a newer thing may also be part of the reasoning why it's, it being a newer thing is also probably part of the reason why it hasn't been even looked at yet. As well as the fact that if it is a newer thing, that also goes back to my whole thing of the metagame is still evolving, we're still discovering new things, and they've discovered that this combination works really well right now. Will it always be the top? No, there will probably be something that'll wind up getting it hit later. Let's see. We have changes to X Battles. X Battle, a new battle mode has been added. X Battle's battle mode where players of S plus rank and up can compete in battle for X Power. X Power is calculated separately for each battle mode, like Splat Zones or Tower Control. Players battle until reaching 3 wins or 3 losses, wherein upon X Power is gained and or lost based on results. The world is divided into 2 divisions in which X battles are held to compete for highest X Power. Takaroka Division, comprising Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand, and Tentatech Division, comprising of the Americas and Europe. The division a player is affiliated with is determined by the first time they play in an X battle each season. Once it's determined, the division cannot be changed during that season. X battles will become available to play on November 30th at the same time as Chill Season 2022 begins. Changes to Ranked, added feature allowing players to purposely reset their... Dude, what? Added a feature allowing players to purposely reset their rank. This feature can only be used once per season by players of B rank or higher. What rank a player is reset to is determined automatically by their estimated ability based on their battles up to that point. Players can use this feature by opening up the lobby menu, moving their cursors to the Anarchy battle, and pressing the ZL button. Holy shit! That's nuts! Oh, we're gonna get into tricolor stuff. We're gonna get into tricolor stuff. We're gonna get into tricolor stuff. Holy shit. So we have changes Salmon Run with data relating to Big Run event has been added. Big Run is a phenomenon where mass number of salmonids swim upstream once every few months. While Big Run is happening, Salmon Run will be held specifically on regular battle stages. When the Big Run has ended, different decorations will be awarded to the players based on Big Run results. This will be calculated based on the highest number of golden eggs collected in a single work shift across the entire player base. Add a feature to save and replay job scenarios, which is neat. Job scenarios collected is the collected overall data comprising elements of a single job shift, like stage, weapon array, appearing salmonids, and special events. Players can save job scenarios, the recent job screen at the Grisco terminal. Players can reproduce a scenario and attempt it as many times as they like by creating a private job room and pressing the ZL button to select a scenario. That's cool. So basically it's like, okay, I've got my ass kicked by this. Why did that happen? Let's keep testing it. That's cool. Conditions for using the reset rank feature have been changed to being above go-getter level 40. When a player with a rank higher than Executive VP 100 uses reset rank feature, they will not reset all at once to rank value 40. They will be reset in stages of 100 points at a time. When the stage changes, the rank will be reset to Executive VP 40 as it has been before now. Some boss salmonid abilities have been changed. Big Shot's movement speed is now 30% slower. In addition to lowering its attack frequency, this also lengthens the amount of time it spends walking on land, increasing the player's window of opportunity to shoot it. The animation played as the Big Shot's shot comes flying in will be shown for longer than before, making it easier to determine where the shot was fired from. They've also changed special weapons for this. Killer Whale 5.1, Triple Ink Strike, Ink Jet, and Booyah Bomb have all been changed. Killer Whale increases the precision with which it attacks boss salmonids. Damage dealt is increased by 25%. The guide devices for the Triple Ink Strike will now trigger when touched by salmonid. Damage dealt increased by 25%. Players will no longer be a target for most salmonid attacks when returning to her position after the use period has ended with the Ink Jet. That's important. Booyah Bomb player will no longer be targeted of most salmonid attacks while charging up the Booyah Bomb. And here's a big one. Okay, this is a big one. This is an absolute big one for Salmon Run. This one's the one that's huge. Number of boss salmonids that can appear at once has been capped at 15. When defeating boss salmonids at a regular pace, even at high hazard layers, players will not reach this limit. This change has been made because in cases where players are chased down by bosses they cannot currently splat, the appearance of too many bosses can slow the game down and make it more difficult than necessary to get things back under control. That's huge. There's now actually a boss cap and a slowdown. That's big. That's real big. That has been a mighty need for a hot minute. Okay, now here's the one that everyone's going to be upset about. There are two that people are going to be upset about. Don't shoot the messenger on this one. I didn't do anything wrong on this. Do not yell at me for this. I didn't do it. This is not my fault. I have no control over Nintendo. People are gonna be mad. First, changes to Splatfest. Thank you for sharing these updates about Salmon Run. You're saving my soul here. Well, hell yes. Let's see if your soul is still saved after I state this next one, though. Overall cap seems like a good idea. See, that's me. It's like at least having like a base cap of 15. Because like getting overrun happens. And it's usually what winds up killing me is getting completely overrun. Literally from the exact scenario they were talking about of running for my life because I either ran out of ink or I was in a position where I couldn't hit an enemy like a steelhead where you can't aim high enough to shoot them because either the weapon you have or because of the position you're in plus the weapon you have. And you have to run. Well, you're running and you're getting chased down by 3 different enemies and the rest of the board is also getting filled where when you die, all you see are enemies across the board. We have that on stream. We had that recorded on our last Salmon Run stream where just the entire map was just covered. Where is this going to be most influential? Where is this going to be most important? Fucking high tide maps. High tide events. That's where it's going to be absolutely most influential across the board. Fly Fish because bins, indeed. Kind of interested in how Splatfest adjustment will work. I'm curious too. I don't think they should be making this big of a change to it this early. Does it need work? Yes, it needs lots of work. But I don't think it needed this change this early. Tricolor battles have now been modified so all players on the attacking or defending team can play on the attacking or defending team regardless of halftime results. AKA, doesn't matter if you're playing on Team Grass, Fire, or Water, and Water's in the lead at halftime, any of you can be defending now. Fire and Grass could have been defending. I don't know exactly how I feel about this. And in results of moments where things are too heavily one-sided, you can have an entire match of everybody being the same team. No clout points will be adjusted for this. Let's go ahead and read into this. Players can join by themselves or in a pair with a friend. When playing by themselves, they will be paired with another solo player, same as before. A group of 8 will be created from 4 pairs, and a 2v4v2 tricolor battle will commence. Players do not know whether they will be on the attacking team or the defending team until the battle begins. Players have a 50-50 chance of being on attacking team or defending team regardless of their Splatfest team affiliation. Depending on population ratios for Splatfest teams, there may be tricolor battles where all 8 players are on the same Splatfest team. In cases like this, clout will not be calculated. Clout earned in tricolor battles will now be calculated in the final results, and the points awarded for each category have been adjusted. Part of the way clout is calculated for tricolor battle has changed. Increase the victory bonus for the defending team. See, this is where things get they go kind of sideways. Since anybody can now be on the defending team, this could completely just shift a game. Like, hard. Like, this could shift the Splatfest. Honestly, if you're going to do this part right here, when the team at first, let's see. Part of the way clout is calculated for tricolor battles has changed. Increased victory points for defending teams. That should have been implemented when only the leading team could be the defending team. That's the problem I have with this. It's like they should have done that right off the rip. All right, but there's more. When the team in first place at halftime is the defending team and the attacking teams are from second or third place teams, 1.5 times more clout will be awarded for a victory. So basically what that's saying is if you have your first place team actually defending and you have the other 2 teams attacking, basically if you have, like it's always been, if that's how the rotation goes, or that's how the pairing goes, and everybody goes where they're supposed to, basically, then it goes back to doing points completely normal. Well, it gives more points, technically. 1.5 times more clout is awarded. There's more at stake with those fights, but it's still, that's how, it's still just going to, like, allocate it basically the way it was. Just bring back Marina and give me Shifty Stations again. I miss me some Shifty Stations. See, I enjoy Tricolor, but I've always been on the attacking team. I don't know if I would enjoy it as much if I was playing on the defending team. And the way it's changed up, point-wise, is it just increases victory points for the team that's on the defensive. Now, here's one that a lot of people have wanted to come back. I've wanted to see this come back. But after winning 100 times or 333 times battle, which I guess that proves that exists, I've still not seen it, you can board your team's float from your pledge box to take commemorative pictures. So essentially, you get to have like your big picture now for winning the 100 times or higher battles. Honestly, I like it both ways, but I can still easily get out of hand for the defending team. See, I need to play defending team to see how that goes. Okay, now here's one that everyone's going to like freak out about. This is probably the absolute most important change in all of Splatoon 3. And many of you will be severely let down and disappointed. And I apologize to you all, because this really sucks. Changes to lockers. T-shirt gear items can now be folded for storage by pressing the left stick and placing the shirt. When pressing the B button to cancel placement, the locker will now return to its immediately previous state before anything is grabbed. Which means the item placement glitch is also gone. Which made it where you could turn it at an angle and move it here and put it there and kind of like put it down somewhere. Yeah, that's gone. They have removed that. It's in the bug fixes. Is that supposed to be bad? A lot of people really liked it. I was being a shit. I was being a shit for dramatic effect. A lot of people really liked the fact that they could angle it any which way they wanted. Can I learn to fold my laundry, though? I still can't fold my shirts right. We're going to go over the bug fixes in a second. So apparently there's a lot of those. Oh yeah, a lot of people were using it so they could like get like the perfect angle and to make it look more realistic in their locker. It was literally just to make things look more realistic. Let's see. Other changes. I like this one. Now, content creators, I need you to pay attention. If you're a content creator, especially if you're a Splat-tuber at all, this one's going to be important for you. And everyone has overlooked it, especially my content creator friends. Don't overlook this one. Do not overlook this one. This will be big if you're a content creator. It'll be fun for everybody else. But for content creators, this is huge. Players can now enter photo mode from recon mode. Players can use photo mode not only by themselves, but also when entering recon mode with multiple people by way of private battles. When walking a stage in recon by oneself, a player can also call Amiibo to take pictures with. Added feature to temporarily use a different player name than usual when playing private battles over the internet. The idea is, for one example, to be able to add a team name to one's player name only in private battles, so you can actually divide people up into teams. When creating or joining a group for private battle, you can temporarily set a different name by pressing the L button. And kind of see the locker fixes with potential collision issues, but yeah, it sucks that it just isn't added as a thing you can do, right? Already use photo mode for thumbnails. Yes, but now you can fully use photo mode in recon to take pictures of any scenic place you need to. And not only this, but you can do this with your squid character involved or additional squid characters for the amiibos, or even bigger, say you have a collab for Splatoon that day. You have a collab for Splatoon coming up that day. You need a really good thumbnail of you and your friends together all chilling out. You can now take a group photo for a thumbnail and have it posted somewhere so you can utilize the image for thumbnails. For everybody else, this will just be fun so you can take cute, sweet little pictures and just have fun with them. You can post them anywhere. Maybe if you had like friends you were playing with, you want to remember the day that you played with them and so on and so forth, you can do that. But if you're a content creator, this just became a great way for collaborative thumbnails. As someone of which does the Coalition every Wednesday, and it's almost always Splatoon, getting everybody on thumbnails a pain in the ass because we either don't all have icons or don't have icons that match well enough, or so on and so forth, that make it kind of weird when we make a thumbnail. This will make thumbnail creation for Splatoon players a lot easier, especially if you're doing a collab, because you get your squids in their most iconic gear that they're known for wearing. You get them all together. You can have them all be friendly. You can have them do all their poses, and you can have them in any map location now. You can pick a spot on the map that's nice and pretty looking to give a better kind of like scenic kind of look to your thumbnail. It takes a lot of work out of making a thumbnail in Photoshop completely from scratch. I know to a lot of you, this doesn't mean shit, but to me, this is fucking amazing. I hear about Splatoon content creating that they have photo mode in recon mode now for Splatoon. Also, hello Hoenn and hello Nettie. How are you guys doing? I hope you are well. I hope you're having a good night. So that's huge for content creators. For everybody else, it's like, oh, that's a thing, and some of y'all may absolutely love it. For me, I think this is one of the best things ever. I've been wanting this in Splatoon forever. I never thought they were going to give us this one. They've also given something, though, you might be interested in, MT, even though you play mostly Smash for competitive games. If you were to ever do Splatoon competitively, they've introduced the ability, while in private battles, to temporarily change your names on the fly. This way you can add team names to players, or say instead of adding a team name, you could add a position in front of each player's name to get a more comprehensive idea of what you're doing while scrimming. I think this is cool. Something else they've added is the song title and artist of the background music will now be shown at the beginning of a battle. In the equip screen, when a player has a lot of weapons or gear, it'll now be clear what page of items is being shown. Behavior, take notes. Got slapped with good news and bad news. Bad news is I got rejected from a college, but I didn't really intend on going. Good news though, I ordered my new phone. Like, you didn't intend on going to college, period? Or you didn't intend on going to that college, so it didn't matter for that one? Lobby song soon, please. Right? I kind of like the fact we'll have that. I also like the equip screen being a little better sorted. Fix the internet connection, though, because that's what I want. That's what we all want. I don't know if they're going to tell us that that's fixed. Let's see. The equip screen when sorting gear abilities do not exist on the items being sorted, will no longer appear as sorting options. AKA, if you were looking up run speed, items that don't have run speed will no longer appear in the sorting. Add a feature to listening again to Sheldon's weapon explanations and ammo nights, because everybody wants to listen to Sheldon again. But yeah, if you want to listen to Sheldon a second time, you now can. Players can use this feature by putting their cursor over the weapon they want to hear an explanation for. Again, and press the ZR button. And just so they could call everybody out for using it too much, they added a badge related to using the shell-out machine. Previous usage up to this point is counted towards badge progress. I feel like I am going to get called out hard. This update focuses on adding data and new features relating to Chill Season 2022, adjustments to battles in Salmon Run, and changes to Tricolor battles. For battles, beside an adjustment in reducing attack frequency for the battle style of repeatedly firing Tentamissiles from afar, we also focus on updates increasing some weapons' ease of use. For Salmon Run, in addition to lowering the Big Shot's attack frequency, giving players more chance to damage it by lowering its movement speed, we implemented changes to improve factors that made some special weapons difficult to use. For Splatfest, as announced in previous update, we made significant changes to Tricolor Battle Mode. In addition to this, various added features and improvements, large and small, and bug fixes. Our next update is planned for the middle of chill season 2022. It should focus on balance adjustments upon analysis of data from newly added weapons. Ray free gold badge. Let's see. Fix player controls for bug fixes. There's a lot of bug fixes. I want to see if there's anything about connection. Let's see. Oh, they fixed something on a weapon that I use. Fix an issue where pressing ZL button while preparing a charge slash with the Splatana, then releasing the ZR button before going into swim would result in a horizontal slash instead of a charge slash. So I'll now actually get my charge slash to go off when I do that. Let's see. Anything for online? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for online connections. Who is sending me stuff now? One sec. Sorry, I had something important pop up. You stop though. I get it. There's nothing I can do. Okay. Tinder, why would you do this to me? I pay you good money and now this is how you treat me. Yeah, looking through this, it does look like we have a lot. Sorry, guys. Okay. And I'm reading this off of Nintendo's site. Copy. Where'd it go? There we go. That's where we've been reading it off from. But yeah, so that seems like that's all the major fixes. So we've got a lot of stuff that's come through. Just glad Tenta's got nerfed. Tenta's did seem to get nerfed pretty damn hard. But I don't think they're dead. I know I clickbaited the hell out of that. I'm sorry I clickbaited the hell out of that. I don't think they're completely dead. I do think, though, they are going to get a lot less use. All right, let me swap my music around. And let's hop into some matches. Because I've spent like the past hour or so reading all of this off. But what do you think of these updates so far? Like, some of these updates are insane. Like, the Tentamissile one is huge. Like, that is no lie going to be a big deal. I don't think it's going to kill it, but it's definitely going to be big. That sounds awesome, Darth Maul. The leader. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. The E-leader, like, points for special? Let me double check. Where is... Let's do it this way. Okay. Yeah, the E-leaders... I think the reasoning why they're doing the increase is because the ice cream cones are getting a lot of spam use. And they're not overpowered, but they are getting used a lot. It's not just the E-leaders that are using them, but it's the E-leaders we see using most often. And they've learned, people have been using the E-leaders enough now, have learned how to pump them out relatively quickly. So I think that's probably it, is that they're just trying to slow that down some. What is countershot, Jude? What is counterplay to Ninja Squid? I mean, there's tons of counterplay to it. It's like after you play against enough, you know how to usually get it. I'm gonna go with this for now. It's like players that play enough have managed to find ways to like just decimate me and my Ninja Squid use. Ah, Custom Junior. How's it going, Carlos? New Junior kit's pretty good. I want to play with the new weapons. I really do. I kind of want to try out the new carbon roller, because that to me just seems ridiculous. Like, hardcore ridiculous. It just sounds like a blast. Actually, I will play with a carbon roller now just because I haven't played with one, like, I think, at all since starting this. Let's try out a carbon roller today. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be fun regardless. And time to start up a match. Hello, Toast. How do you do? MT! Thank you very much. 39 months. Jesus Christ. Get some hearts in the chat. Super hype for the golden aerospray. I like aerospray, and it is golden. I like that. Jesus Christ, 39 months is a long time, my friend. Holy Jesus. We need more hearts in the chat. More hearts. More hype. Oop. Running away. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Yep. 39 months well spent. I appreciate that. I oftentimes don't feel like I do enough. I've got to find some more that I can do for my members here. I've had to change a lot of stuff up recently with everything because of technical restraints. I'm trying to find some ways around to make some better stuff for you guys. There's a wipeout. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous! How would I see why you like this? No, I'm just going to cover all this here. Yeah, it'll be fine. Jesus! Ow! How? There is no way! Clip that! The hell happened? Huh. Yeah, it wasn't on my end. Because otherwise, I'd be waiting a long time. I hadn't noticed the DCs yet. I was just in my own little world, just running. Just running round and round. I was like, I got this. This is fine. This is okay. I'm also going to hop into the Coalition VC. I don't know if anyone's going to join me, but I will be there. Yeet. Whoop. Out. Jesus, that was nuts. Okay, so out of everything we've seen, what is the thing that you're actually excited is getting either nerfed or fixed? Ah! I saw it too late. I was trying to look back at the person who was about to get dead there. Oh! Yep. Death. And finally fixing missiles. Like, honestly, I still don't get why they were brought back in the first place. I was kind of sad they were brought back and then, like, almost nothing else was but, like, the hammer. Oh! Oof. Do 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 dee dee dee. Whee! Love doing that. We got a cat jam playing. Oh, death. Lots of death. I don't like this death. Ain't a fan of it. Whoop. They weren't even paying me any attention. They're like, ah, he's fine. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I shall not be contained to color inside the lines. I'm out of ink. Ah! Oh, Jeebus. GG! That was nuts. You did hear cat jam. Mm-hmm. Does Friskies have a commercial? I thought it was Meow Mix. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people. Hello, peeps. Just fling paint. What's moving for you? Just gotta remove them from the game, replace it with something else. I don't know if I'd go that far. Like, now that they're in it, like, I like the game with them in it. Cats ask for it by name. You have animated emotes? I want animated emotes! Hi! Hi, Hoey. Ow! I was squished! Ow. For a second I thought it was gonna give me that kill. It's like, I didn't kill them! No, the sniper got him. That makes way more sense. Like, wait. We both died to bombs! Oh no, I actually got hit by the car roll, but your bomb went off at the same time. That was fucking hilarious. Not my butt! Leave my butt alone! How dare you aim rockets at my derriere! You should not have that! Ooh! Jesus! What's your opinion on a build for Dead by Daylight? Alright, what would that be? I didn't run fast enough. Ooh. GG! And what would that build be? Byron, I want animated emotes. GG! Cats are dancing. I want dance cats. Where are the dance cats? You just type in cat jam. Will the band hammer be nerfed? I highly doubt the band hammer will be nerfed. The band hammer still needs some updates to it. Now we go in Noom. Truffle extension. Ah, okay. Eat. Chicken. Yeah, I think like the Banhammer got like some buffs last time to fix. It wasn't even buffs; it got fixes. Like, because it wasn't working right last time. I don't know how I'm still alive after all this shit. Jesus. Wasn't alive for long. Damn it. I meant to turn around there, but I slipped off the edge. Eee! Man, I cannot get out of here. They're gonna fix the umbrella? They probably will eventually, but they haven't yet. There you are. Jeez. Ow. Oh, there's 3 rollers on a team. We're not getting out of this. Okay. That makes more sense. Like, what is going on? Ow! Damn, it doesn't have long enough range. Damn it. Ow. We're into from last Splatfest. GG. Oh, that was rough. Gonna have to change some stuff up. Let's see. I guess I'll just go with this. All right. Where'd it go? There we are. So, y'all want to know something I'm excited about? I'm excited about the possibility of some new games. There have been talks that have had me screaming excited about some new horror games. Some new AAA horror games. Has anybody heard that it looks like we might be getting some new Alien current gen games, as well as a possible Isolation remake? For anyone who hasn't played like the Alien Isolation game, that game is freaking nuts. Behavior, take notes, the alien. Oh no, you want to know something even crazier? Okay, so like everybody here probably knows about my love for games like No More Heroes. Games made by Suda51. So No More Heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw, which I've been waiting for a PC port of forever so I can play it for you guys. Like, an absolute love for like the absolute batshit and bizarre of games. Right? Okay. Now, take a game like No More Heroes with Travis Touchdown, crazy motherfucker that he is, and mix that shit with Alien. I shit you not, there's talks right now about Suda51 possibly getting a chance to work on an Alien title. The captains of what the fuck mindfuck games possibly getting to work on an Alien title. Oh Lord, yes, I want it. I need it, please. Ow. Daddy. No, but Isolation was amazing. That I was brave enough to play it myself, but I loved it. I absolutely, not brave enough to play it myself. I absolutely love it. I need to finish it on stream one day. I've played it on stream, but I never got a chance to actually finish it on stream. It's like, I need to play it again on stream and actually finish it on stream. That game makes me a nervous wreck. As well as it was almost a game that almost cost me to lose my fucking testicles once. That was not a fun time. You killed me with a bucket! I was in the middle of trying to get away, and it exploded right next to my feet, and I just couldn't run away anymore. It's like, well, I'm gonna die now. Nation is nothing but Stranger Things returning to DVD. Yeah, everybody still wants it to come back to DVD really bad. GG's. I didn't even see who actually won that fight. I don't know. We won that fight. Okay. You should play it, Viren! You should totally play it. You'd love it. That reminds me. I should send him a message. Had a random idea I had to say. Baby, you should still play it. You should play it. You should stream it. You should play it. You should stream it. It'd be a blast. I am still sad that... I'm still sad that Travis touchdown from No More Heroes never made it into Smash. I'm still kind of salty about that shit. Didn't they give it to us as a costume for the Mii's? I think they gave us No More Heroes as a costume for the Mii's, but don't quote me, I can't remember. Yep. So, ow. Shall I Lego? Why not try Space Engineers? What is that? Like, is it actually a Lego game? But, Alien Isolation is like one of the few games that's managed to scare the hell out of me. And not only was it enough to scare the hell out of me, it also managed to scare the hell out of one of my cats. And that almost went horrifically bad for me. Oh! Build stuff in space and you could drive it. Someone I know loves that game. Huh. Might be something to check out. Ah! Nettie! He did get a me just like Dante from the Devil May Cry franchise. From the Dante franchise. Devil May Cry. Yeah, I knew that Dante did. I can't remember if Travis did or not. He was who I wanted, like, hardcore. Him and Shovel Knight and Shantae. Those three were my dream Smash characters. GG! How's it going, Zeno? How do you do? You're bored? I hope you're less bored now that you're here. I knew we weren't getting new Sonic. But Steve and Smash? I mean, Steve and Smash probably was like one of the most, like that was like a no-brainer kind of a win kind of type deal. Like, I'm kind of surprised we didn't get him sooner. Just reached 2 months without playing this game? Wow. I mean, I'm seriously just surprised it didn't happen sooner for them. The one that gets me, the one I never saw coming, like, ever, was, I never saw Sora coming. I was like, there's no way. It can't happen. That's a name! Oh my god! What? They were dead! How did I die? Oh yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. That name. Oh my god. So Kingdom Hearts, even I thought it was odd considering only like 3 spin-off games from the series were on DS and 3DS. It got to the point where it didn't matter what console they were from, because like we got Kazuya and we got Terry. They're fighting game legends, but they very rarely, if at all, appeared on Nintendo consoles. Like, I don't remember Tekken ever being on Nintendo. I could be wrong, but I don't remember, like, Tekken ever being on Nintendo, like, at all. GG! GBA port of Chain of Memories. Okay, so fun fact, Chain of Memories ain't a port on Game Boy Advance. That ain't a port. That's the original. PS2 is the port. We got Joker, who was only in one game on 3DS, which was Persona Q2. Didn't he enter in Smash technically before Persona 2? Before Tekken did come out on Nintendo. It came out on the Wii U. I remember now. It came out on the Wii U. Tekken Tag Tournament on the Wii. Yeah. Well, Kami said it was tag. It was Tekken Tag Tournament. But, like, I don't think Q2 had come out yet, had it? By the time Joker was announced? I could be wrong, because I may have got my order backwards. But yeah, so like they were kind of shying away from games needing to have PlayStation represent or PlayStation Nintendo representation necessarily, or having a lot of them. Whose name was literally just straight up fuck. I have absolutely no idea how it got past the censors. We've seen some weird stuff happen. Like, you're not supposed to be able to say the word penis on this game, and there's people that managed to name themselves horse penis. Yeah, I still won't let that go. I've sadly also seen people name themselves like racial slurs in Splatoon 2. Hi, Hoenn! I died! So, like, it's still going pretty jacked up. People will always be able to find a way to put the names they want into the games, and it's fucked up. I didn't think that was going to hit anybody. When did Joker launch? When did Joker get announced? Ow! Ow! Rude. When is the new Mario trailer dropping? When Joker was announced? Okay, so yeah, we did get him on there beforehand. Ow. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of run speed. Nope. Oh, GG. Tomorrow's gonna be a direct. That was nuts. GG. Coffee to you all, peeps. It's just a trailer, not a direct. Yeah, 4 p.m. I will have to look into that. Wait, okay, so I got people saying it's a direct, I got people saying it's not a direct. Is it a direct, or is it just a trailer? Now, here's the next question. If it is a direct, is it like just a movie direct, or is it a full-blown Nintendo direct? Just stuff for the movie, okay. Battle time. Says movie direct. Okay. Yeah, send me a link. I'm not gonna. I can already tell you I'm not gonna stream the direct because it doesn't seem like there'll be enough reasoning to actually stream it. But it does seem like something everybody should watch. What's been note? Who isn't open? I missed it. Oh. Fire, did you get stuck? Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Oh, you played this. I didn't see the special ban. I didn't even hear it. Why the fuck didn't I hear it? Well, shit. Oh! It's playing the wrong audio. You played the nope card. You played a card that had a nope notification. That's what it is. Well, shit. Well, I fucked that up to hell and back. GG. I didn't have my screen pulled up here. Because I've got everything... I've got everything off screen so it doesn't... So, like, everything runs smooth. Because I was excited I could make it run smooth. So I don't have my screen visible. And I get to use the bow. Okay. So, bow. No special. Well, no reason to use that one. So we'll use this. Wait. Okay. For games, but I'm going to head... over. That was a lot of fun. Hope to see you again later. Have a good night. Take care. Pleasant nightmares to you. Her bow and I arrived. Hi, Joel! I gotta play a bow. And I don't get a special. Communication error. Also, I have something that I'm going to try to do. It's going to depend on weather. It's going to depend on weather. But I am going to be trying to do a scary story outside fire, like bonfire stream, where we tell scary stories and whatnot, because it's nice. It's chilly. It's just got to be not wet. It's been raining a lot. But when it stops raining so much, we'll set up the fire pit. And do spoopy story time. What do y'all think? So I can do that a little worry because it's mostly done via my phone. Just gotta make sure that it'll probably be sometime next week. This week, we're still planning for Friday to be the no cussing stream. I am in between 2 different types of games for that, as well as we also apparently have to have the Zombaby does my makeup thing soon. I gotta just wait for her to have a day off. Scary Xmas slasher stories. I actually do have some really good Christmas themed scary ghost stories. The no cussing stream? Okay, so my options for the no cussing stream are to go simple and play Salmon Run with absolutely no cussing. Because Salmon Run makes me cuss like a motherfucker. It makes me cuss a lot. But I have another game that if I can get working, which I should know by tomorrow if I can get it working or not, that'll be a little more in line with what you would think a no cussing stream would be. Case in point. We'll be paid. Gonna go full drag on you. I don't think she could do drag makeup, honestly. That's the funny part. Like, if she were going, like, if there was going to be, like, drag makeup involved, the person that knows how to do that of the two of us is me. I'm the one with drag queen friends. I'm the one who's helped drag queen friends do their makeup. Fly again. I mean, you should come on down. Just beware, it's very humid and wet this time of year. There are mass differences. She's gonna do her damnedest to make me pretty. That's a hammer to the face. I highly doubt she's gonna make me look like a clown. This is another one of those I don't know why everybody wanted it done so bad. But I'll give the people what they want. Can't use any specials. Eep, 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 eep. Well, yay, wipeout, but I need to kill somebody. Wait, did they get behind me? They did. I knew it. Ah, come on. I just need one death. I just need one death. Just one. Ha! Eep! Oh. DVD cloud makeup? No, don't, like, why? Why DVD clown makeup? I wish she could make it like a clown. She did on purpose. Card would even upgrade to 2 deaths soon? I don't know about that just yet. But GG! Because that is cosplay. Oh my god. I did awful that round. It says I got 2 kills, but I only got 1. And I only got the 1. I only got that second because I got an assist off of somebody. Oof. That was rough. I really could have used the special there, and I probably would have actually done a lot better. Oof. I wonder, did I put that in here? Is it in here? I'm working on a thing. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Aha! Ha-ha! Working on things for all types of cards. Ow. Should be nice kitty cat makeup. Wait, no, that's face painting. Maybe look like Darth Maul. Or back, like, I want to say it's like back to like middle school, like when they would do like face paint, like fifth and 6th grade when they would do like face painting stuff, and it'd be like it was like little like 5th grade backwards. They like do face painting stuff and whatnot. I remember like all the little kids running around when I was like 6th grade doing like spring fling, I think it was called, or field day or something like that, where everybody would be like, all the kids wanted to get their faces painted, and like you'd hear kids just being, I want to be Darth Maul. Whoever threw that bomb got like a killer smack there. Card peeking, yee. See, even though like half my stuff doesn't work, I am still working on stuff. I'm hopefully going to have a raid boss done for this weekend. And even though it won't be at full capacity that you're used to, it should still be able to be fun. It's just taking me some time to get it all running. Because there's a lot more trial and error involved than usual. But I still want you guys to have nice things. We had craft fairs. See, for us, we had like face painting, and like for us, like it was almost like a little mini carnival where you get like little carnival games and stuff like that. Where did they go? That came from over here. Ow! If I was making little lizard pets out of yarn and beads. That sounds awesome, though! That sounds like something I would have loved as a kid. I heard for like some reason in our area, everybody started fucking learning how to do Cat's Cradle. Which was like where you'd make... Jesus Christ! Where we would make like all these weird shapes with like string in your fingers, like the Eiffel Tower, or like just different funny shapes, or like all sorts of weird stuff. Like for some reason, like that became popular, which was something like that was something like back from like just ages back. Like I can't even like date when that was a popular thing to do. GG. Yeep. But yeah, I remember that becoming like vastly popular out of nowhere for some reason. Oh, we got a raid! Yo, what is up, guys? We have a super live raid. Yo, what's up, my dude? How you doing? See us coming in with that raid. We have Creeper Kill Plays. We have Easy Low. We have Kazoo. Kazoo, how have you been? We have Super Live Gaming themselves. We have Zach. We have Octo Scout. We have Mason. Welcome, peeps. What were y'all up to today? How do you do? How have you been? How did your Thanksgiving go? Did you make good food? Did you have good food? Did you make good memories? Did you yell at random family members? Because that's... I mean, it's not a true Thanksgiving until you've yelled at family members and you've had a good meal together and everybody forgets about it. This is Super Mario 64 ahead of the Mario movie direct tomorrow. I was just hearing about that because somehow that flew through my radar. Thanksgiving was work, so we moved it to Friday. Ah, I gotcha. Well, was it good on Friday? Ow. I should have been smart about that, but I was not. But welcome. How have you been, friend? And welcome to all of you lovely peeps coming in on that raid. My name is Zombies Gonam. I am your coffee-fueled gingerbread undead. I drink a crap ton of coffee. I am not family-friendly. I play horror games, a lot of Splatoon, and a lot of Nintendo titles. And I die a lot. That's what I'm really good at. There's a reason I'm called Zombie. But how do you do? Have a wonderful night, Hohen and Nettie J. And to all my lovely peeps here. Oh, nope. That's gonna stop. Ow! To all my lovely peeps here who have not met Super Live Gaming, what the hell are you doing with your lives? I'm telling you, you gotta get over there. We've already had this discussion. Mods, I need you to do something. I need you to help me convince these peeps to get over there. Fastest way to do it, grab one of their shorts. And please post it in the chat. Go watch it. It's a short little thing. It's easy to watch, but you're going to have a good time. You're going to see everything you need to see all in one short 30-second to 1-minute video, and you're going to see why you need to be a part of their community, which is absolutely amazing. It has a lot of fun peeps, and they die less frequently than I do. And they play a ton of Nintendo games, which I know is a lot of you peeps' favorite type of games to watch. So why not go see one of the best who plays? I'm just saying. No, Byron. Got you! Ooh, Byron! What's up, Sadie? How you doing? I did used to work at GameStop, sadly, for 10 years. 10 long, grueling years. Never again. Yeet. Yep, there's a lot of focus fire there. I worked there too, dude. Not as long as you did, though. I needed to work while I was in college. See, for me, due to a couple of different reasonings, I wound up there for 10 years. Jesus Christ. It was something. And it was partly because it was the only place in the area that would hire me due to just weird shit with people not liking my family in the area and a bunch of other shit that I'm just not going to get into. So, like, don't get me wrong. Like, working for GameStop's rough. Also, GG peeps. That was hella good. It's like, I give them shit because the company itself is not a good company. It's not. The company itself is just not a good company. But I will give the fact that the people that I worked for, my two bosses that were directly above me, they were good people to work for. The corporate was not good to work for. Our DM was not good to work for. But my direct superiors were good to work for. They went to bat for me every single time anything happened. Anytime anything went weird, any kind of like shit like that happened, they were there. But what wound up making me leave finally was them telling me I needed to choose between my YouTube channel and working at GameStop. And when we looked at it, ironically and weirdly enough, I was making a lot more doing YouTube than I was doing oh my god, dude, no. I was making a lot more doing YouTube at that time than I was working at GameStop, which tells you how low the GameStop was paying me. Because I was making a lot less then than I am now. If you don't get redirected when they do redirects, it means you've probably got autoplay turned off. Because if you don't have autoplay turned on, it will not redirect you. But dude, no. And yes, actually, Cody and I work the same district. If y'all haven't checked him out and y'all want to know about the nightmares of working at GameStop or just nightmares of corporate America in general, definitely check him out, by the way. He's definitely worth your time. He's got a lot of good info. He can be a little aggressive, but his info's good. Ow! That's a lot of death. What was it again? Their name is... It's Camelot. I can't remember the number at the end of it. Chairman, could you please give me a link to Camelot Gaming, aka Cody? I've always just called him Camelot, but it's like Camelot 301 or 331. Wait. Oh, that's a plush. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, Camelot 331, that's it. But if one of my mods could please get a link to them in the chat, I would appreciate. I just want to hit somebody with my chainsaw! Oh god. Nope, 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 nope. I want out of that. I want out of that. I just want out of that. Hi, guy. Oop. Ah, out of ink at the worst time. Got him. Oh. Yo, Hyper Tiger, how are you doing? What's up, Prox? What's up, Hyper Tiger? Hello, Cat Bliss. What is up, peeps? Welcome, Raiders. How have you been? How was your Thanksgiving? Come, sit, chill. You know the drill. I'm not family friendly. I say bad words, but I appreciate you being here. How was your Thanksgiving? How was your Black Friday weekends? Your chaotic days of, oh my God, how do you do? Was streaming some Fall Guys. How was Fall Guys? I need to play Fall Guys during times when they do GG. When they do hydrate. I gotta hydrate. When they do like Night Before Christmas stuff, because like I love Night Before Christmas and I want more Night Before Christmas stuff. Huzzah! And thank you, Shaman. That should be the link to Camelot that you needed. Super Live. I think that should be exactly what you need. Go check them out. Go show them some love. Tell them Zombie sent you to say hello. Toast! I was like, what is playing across? I don't know why I didn't recognize what was playing across my screen, but I didn't. Night for Christmas costumes come back in the store in December. I will let you know via DMs. I appreciate! I was actually watching Camelot 331, and that's when I found you when he rated you. Ah! We've had a lot of people come here from him. We've had a lot of people here from him. I actually, if you want to know about my GameStop story, check him out. I actually did an interview with him. So if you want to see that, show him some love, and check out that interview. You'll find out exactly how bad our district was. Hot dog. Oh my god. I seriously don't know how I like the got him thing. Like, my brain just did not process what was going on. There's like, what the hell's going on? Oh. Ow. Thought I'd get the second hit off in time, but did not. It was one of his best videos of the year. Damn. Yeah, they haven't liked me since then. Well, some of the stores really like me now, and other stores don't like me like at all now. Like, y'all can see my Blue Ranger helmet in the background. I almost didn't get that because they decided they don't like me anymore. And in some cases, they've made it harder for me to get games to play for you guys. Now, there are some stores that are still, like, fairly nice, fairly good, some that agreed with it, some that didn't agree with it, but did agree with some points. Like, my home store, as in Power Rangers, yeah. Take a look real quick. I have 4 out of 6. I am a Power Rangers fanatic. I was actually holding a memorial-style event on my Discord last night for Jason David Frank. Yep. I was actually holding a memorial service kind of type deal for him. I play a board game, a Power Ranger board game called Heroes of the Grid. And I was painting all of the Tommy Oliver figures. For that game. I was too. I should take a moment to chat. For one, this is what we wound up painting. If it'll focus up right. Come on. The camera's backward. There we go. I actually think it turned out pretty nice. And we painted this one. That was just not going to show up in camera as well. There we go. This one's not as good as the green one, in my opinion, as far as how I painted it. But I actually met him. People that were in the Discord call last night got to hear this story. So I'm sorry I'm telling it again. I met him. And I met him during an incredibly rough time in my life. Like, mega hard. A lot of people know that I am getting married to Zombaby. We've been together for 10 years. Everybody knows I'm getting married to Zombaby. What a lot of people don't know is that I have been married once before. And it did not go well. It ended horrifically. It ended in a very messy, combative divorce. And when that happened, I was known for working at anime conventions as a vendor, as well as I was also working for a woman that ran an anime convention here in my home state. So I would go and travel and do work for her while also running a booth that sold toys, figures, collectibles, stuff like that. When this happened and I hit that low point, I got to the point where I was hitting anywhere from 12 to 24 conventions in a year, so I didn't have to see real world people. So I didn't have to deal with the real world. So I could be as far away from normal people as I possibly could be. And don't be sorry for me. Don't be. I am now marrying the love of my life, someone that I have known for many, many years. I've been together with for 10 years, but I've known for far longer. They are my best friend. Good came out of this. I just wasn't aware of it at the time. But during this time frame where I was super down and super depressed, and I wasn't used to dealing with depression. I didn't understand depression, like, at all. I was bad. Like, I'm not going to say exactly how bad, but as bad as it can get, as in, we're lucky we have a Zombies Go Nom channel, kind of bad. During this time frame, I met him while setting up for a show, setting up for an event. I was setting up my booth in the dealer's room, and he was setting up a table for signing autographs. And while I'm running like a chicken with his head cut off, because I didn't just help out my booth, I helped out other vendors that I was friends with, which was part of my success as a whole during all of this. I ran into him. And I've met several famous people by this point in time. I've met several celebrities, both anime and gaming and nerd related, as well as like high A-list level celebrities as well. I'd met like everybody across the spectrum. And I hadn't ever like fanboyed. I hadn't ever just like completely freaked out and dissolved into a stupid childlike mess. Except for meeting Jason David Frank, aka the original green and white Power Ranger. I met him. I was like, "Yo, oh my God, you're him!" And like, I freaked out. I got excited, and then I became severely overly emotional, and I dissolved into a crying mess because like it was a whirlwind of shit that hit me. And that was my absolute heaviest, lowest point. We were not okay. We were the exact opposite of okay. We were at the darkest point. And this man just looks at me. And he's like, "Yo, okay, man. You're not okay, are you?" And I just kind of, just unable to speak, just kind of shook my head. And he's like, "Come here, man. You're going to come sit here with me." And he sat me down at his table while he's setting shit up. And did something for me I didn't know that I needed. He talked to me. He talked to me about pretty much everything. And he listened to me. But he mostly talked to me. He talked to me about shows he's done. Good things, bad things. He's like, just anything and everything he could talk to me about, he was talking to me about. And after everything's said and done, and the room's about to open up, and we got to get to work, we got to adult. As I set up to walk off, he hugs me. And he says, "You're going to be okay. May the power protect you." Which for a Power Ranger fan is the biggest deal ever. That was huge. He didn't have to do this. But he did. And I'm not the only case for this. I'm not. He did this for people all the time. If you look across the internet, you'll see stories like this everywhere. I've been getting to see a bunch of them recently after all this. You're a Power Ranger now, like IRL. That was huge for me. That helped me more than he ever knew. That man saved my life that day. He had no idea that he did. That man was legitimately a hero. He saved me that day with a random act of kindness that he didn't have to do. He could have been like, "Oh man, this dude," he could be like, "Oh man, this dude's crying. That's weird, man." And just like, he could have just whipped around and walked away and never dealt with me. A lot of people would have. Fuck, I might have. I don't know how to deal with crying people. And yet there he was. And helped me literally through the roughest point in my life. A few days later is when I basically had my epiphany of what I was going to do. What I was going to do with my life. And became a YouTuber. So it has stuck with me for a long time. And when I heard about his passing, I shattered. Especially when I heard how it happened. Because what that meant was that there wasn't somebody there for him like he was for me. And it still gets me. It's very upsetting. So yeah. He was a legitimate hero. You don't get to meet many heroes in this day and age. But that man will be remembered by not only Power Rangers fans, but also by the martial arts community, because he did a ton for the martial arts community. He grew so many different avenues in the martial arts community that was absolutely staggering, both in MMA and in his own style. He had his own style he made, and he would train people not just for money like most people would open a dojo for. No, he would train people in his dojo, and he'd let people train his dojo that just needed somewhere to be, that needed a safe haven, a place where they could just feel safe. He did so much for his fans, for his community. He was a very loving and caring father. That man's legacy and the story of his deeds will live on even though he's not here anymore. You're right, he is still a hero. I'm sorry to get off on like this extra somber tangent, but it is something that's really just kind of, it sat with me for a good hot minute. I know that it's probably silly to be so upset with someone that I barely knew not being here, and for someone who was like a celebrity, someone who was a TV person that I knew more as their TV show character than I knew as a person. I know it's probably silly to be that upset and for it to be upsetting for days on end. But he meant a lot to a lot of people. And as I said, I probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that one random act of kindness. That one random moment. Yeah, but yeah, we have games to get back to. We have games to get back to. I do have something I want to do later for them, but I need to discuss a few things with a few more people, and I need to have my computer running in a better sense. But I have an event that I want to do. I've talked to a few people about it. I need to talk to a few more. But I want to do a special event. I just need to have the ability and the power to do it. But I have something I want to do specifically for them. Something bigger than just painting a few tiny figures in his memory. Which, don't get me wrong, like, that's a lot of fun, and it helped make me feel better, but I want to do something bigger for people at large. I gave you a hand when you were drowning in your well of despair. Mourning him is only natural. I have something big planned. I'll keep everybody posted as I make stuff happen. I'm not going to announce it yet, but I do have something big planned. Hopefully a way to give back. A way to give thanks. But we have games to play. We have games to play. You guys came in to see games, and I am sitting here bringing down the vibe. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Okay. Let's hop to it. Because I don't honestly have gear that resembles a Green Ranger. I've thought about it, honestly. I just don't really have gear that would represent him properly. That's the reason why I've been wearing mostly white gear as of late. Play Green Common Rider Genji. I should. About White, Zeo, Turbo, and Dino Thunder gear. In this game, I don't really have anything to represent any of them. Closest thing I've got would technically be this because of Evil Dino Thunder. Because it's black and has the pauldrons. Which I haven't painted this one up yet. All I've got him is primed. But he's got the spiky pauldrons and all the other good jazz to differentiate him. Need to build a Master Morpher in a chill stream. Funny that you say that. Leave my cane in the office. I have like 3 canes now, and I still didn't leave one in the office. Ugh. As you all know, I have the Legacy Morpher, and I have stuff like this Morpher, which is the, this is the Legacy Morpher, and I have like the Lightning Collection Morphers. I've been looking into, because it keeps going on sale, we were talking about GameStop earlier, the irony of it all, they've been making Lightning Collection Morphers, which are cheaper, and they've been making them for each different color of Ranger. So, right now they have yellow, pink, and they have the standard, which is for everybody. Because the ones that are made for specific Rangers, like the yellow, the pink, and everybody else, are just usually meant for that one Ranger, even though they have all the coins with them. They're cheaper. So I was contemplating getting one of those and doing a chill stream where I modified it into a Master Morpher. Because you can get the coins for the Master Morpher that work for both the Lightning Collection Morphers and the Legacy Morphers you can get them on Etsy, and they're not super expensive. So I've been wanting to build a Master Morpher. I've been wanting to build a Master Morpher like really hardcore. And it is something I actually want to do. I was actually thinking and planning out how I would do it last night while painting the figures. Whether or not that'll be a thing, I don't know, because that would require me to still acquire a Morpher, acquire the paint materials I need, and blah, blah. I know what I need. I know how I would need to acquire it, but I've got other stuff I've got to work on right now. But that is something I would absolutely love to do, and could definitely possibly be something in the future. Could absolutely possibly be something done in the future. I just can't do it right now. That'll be a later event. But it is something in the cards. I didn't know if y'all would want to see it or not, but I knew I was at least going to do it for myself, and I was either going to do it on stream here, or I was going to stream it on the Discord for everybody as a chill stream on either one. It would depend on like how many people wanted to see it. If a lot of people want to see it, it's going to be on here. If not a lot of people want to see it, it'd be in the Discord kind of type deal. But no, that's actually been something I was actually thinking about. I have like pages upon pages like saved for like all the different parts I need. So maybe in the future, because I want to do that. I want to do that for them, and I want to put it next to my White Ranger helmet back there. But that's something for a later date. Let's see. I almost did something else. Y'all seen what the computer case looks like for whenever we get the PC up and running. I almost converted the PC case into a, add that back in because it's not there and it should be. I almost added the I almost transformed the PC case into a Power Ranger themed case, into a Green Ranger themed case. But I still wanted to put everybody's names on the case properly. And I'm still mostly going to be playing, when it comes to PC games, probably a lot of horror games with PC. So I was like, it probably still needs to remain the Dead Space case. Plus, I don't have anywhere near the paint to make that happen. I would lose my mind trying to repaint all that. Alright. Get back into gameplay mode. You know, there's only one thing I was sad about when it came to, like, all the Master Morpher episodes and, like, the episodes with the Master Morpher, and whenever they brought Tommy back, it was always said they always skip one of his Rangers. They always skip one of his swarms. I know why they do. They do it because, they like to give that Red Ranger form to TJ, which I get it, because he did a great job as, the Red Turbo Ranger, but they never give Tommy... They always, like, forget to acknowledge the fact that Tommy was a Turbo Ranger for a while. Except for in this set. They gave us a Turbo Ranger figure for this one that I need to finish painting. And I was really excited because when I was looking on Etsy a while back for the coins, they actually still have... They still use the Turbo... They added in the Turbo Ranger coin even though we never saw one. So they made a custom Turbo Ranger coin for them. So I thought that was cool. Their name's Aquarius. I thought their name was Asparagus. Don't ask me why. I apparently can't read. The only part that'll be really hard of the Master Morpher design will be the inside of the Master Morpher, because it's not red like most of the other Morphers. Now, what alternate zodiac signs named after plants? Okay, so, like, what will we name each one? We need to get on this. What will we name all the different plant ones? Like, what will we name... What will we name Cancer? Because we could, like, rename Sagittarius, whatever that the horse whistle plant is. Finished that Gonna Been working on the past 6 weeks. Posted in Nerf Cave if you want to see it. I do. Yep. Ow! Poop. I was killed by bread. Feel like we're waiting to be a Power Ranger. Watch, we're in our 60s. Now it's time. The cats are animals, crap. Capricorn could just be corn. Oh, that would work. Cauliflower for kids. GG. Oh my god. Okay, so like a fun thing I'm wanting to work on. Anybody who's ever watched Shattered Grid has probably got an idea of what I want to do for this. Or anyone who's read the Shattered Grid comics. I am working on a cosplay. I was already working on the cosplay before all of this went down, but now I'm working twice as hard on the design of it. and I'm going to start building it sometime next year. And there's probably going to be several chat and chill streams that'll involve it, because it'll also involve the Master Morpher. I'm actually going to be working on a new cosplay where I'm making armored Power Rangers. A lot of kids from the 90s probably remember the armored Power Rangers from the movie, as well as if you're currently a Power Rangers fan and you've read any of the newer Shattered Grid comics, you've probably seen some of the armored Power Ranger looks. I'm working on designing an armor set that kind of crosses that with armor sets similar to like Spartan armor from Halo. I already have like the base idea of what I want to do. Ow. Sage for Sagittarius. But Asparagus. No, Asparagus was for Aquarius. Ow! I didn't see that one. I saw the one behind him. Said plant names. I mean, asparagus is still a plant. But yeah, no, Sage for Sagittarius works. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get it up close and personal. Oh, ow! Ooh, I almost didn't survive that. I was like, oh, mistakes have been made. Gotcha! Ooh! Oh! Vegetables are plants. That dude was screwed. He tried to not be. There we go. What's up, accident? How are you? Kind of all right now. Mom has caught the COVID, so that's a bit unfortunate. That is a bit unfortunate. Is a bucket. Dear God. I get to pick the bucket. I'm sorry they've got COVID, but I'm glad that you're doing all right. Bucket time. Bucket. Peepus? What's up, Peepus? How do you do? I got some bucket. I just watched y'all both simultaneously change to the same weapon. Huh. Yes, from the dark world. Well, I present to you some dark coffee. Ran out of ink, damn. Dooby 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 doo. The hit game Deltarune. Well, there's one. Two and three. Out of ink. Got him. Ow! Oh, welcome. Come, sit, chill. Have yourself some coffee. Grab yourself a muffin. I'ma die. I don't want to die! Ooh! Get back! Ooh! Oh, there you are. Gotcha! Gotcha! Oh! I'm doing way better than I normally do with a bucket. Yeah! Ow! Spoke too soon. So what side were you last Splatfest? I was Team Fire. What about you? What side were you? Yeah, they got us right at the end. Finally someone of class. Also fire. Oh, okay. GG! Charizard forever. Hello, how are you? Coffee to you. I take it you're excited about the new Charizard event for Scarlet and Violet. To everyone new coming in, by the way, just gotta do a quick thing. And I passed the card, haha! Gotta do a quick thing. Gotta do a quick thing. Just gotta do a quick thing. Just so y'all know. Because y'all gotta know. Quick content warning. We here as always go down. We're not classified as family friendly. Our content is not meant for young viewers and or children. This video and stream may contain profanity, crude humor, and other humor that might not be meant for children under the age 14. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Or, in other words...
Don't let your kids watch it.
I say bad words. So, just throwing that out there. Actually, I meant to swap weapons. For some reason, I stuck with the bucket. So apparently, we're a bucket guy now. What's up, Terry? How's it going? The battlefield is great. Fuck bucket. is booyahing like crazy back here? Are they just not playing? It didn't yeet me back here. What are you doing? Ow, got stuck. Screen! That might be important. Ow. Off the map. No! Woo! I got lucky. Not lucky enough. There's just enough off to the side. Their name is Big Bubba. Yep. Hi, Kami! Hi, Byron! Go here. Not where I meant to go, but it works, I guess. Kami! So much death.
Hey, kids, want to see a dead body?
GG. Before a class base had that name. Don't woo me! I mean, like, okay, I live in the South. Like, people get called Bubba all the time. Like, Bubba just isn't even a name down here most of the time. Just it's like a term of endearment. But if you hear somebody get called Big Bubba, like, you usually got to worry about anybody named Big Bubba, because Big Bubba is either the nicest person you're going to meet, or is the person that's going to bounce you across the yard like a rubber ball. Do not drown me in ooh-woo! Ooh. Oh my god! Is my chat becoming? What is this level of degeneracy in my chat? This isn't what I want to use right now. What am I feeling like? You know, I ain't used dualies in a hot minute. Let's use some dualies. Why the hell not? Mainly because I want to use the reef slider. Not even gonna lie. That's the entire reasoning. I just want to use the reef slider. Because I want to feel like I get to use my splash shot again. Was a degenerate legit asking? Nobody told me what that means. Degenerate behavior is akin to like delinquent behavior. They're a troublemaker. If you're a degenerate, you're a troublemaker. You hear it used a lot more as an adult than you do as a kid. You hear delinquent more as a kid. Ow, got stuck. Degenerate doesn't necessarily mean they do really weird things, but they can do really weird things. Usually when it comes to really weird things, it's not degenerate and it's not delinquent, it's deviant. Ow, they knew where I was going. You know who Cube is, Viren. You watched Madoka Magica. I made you watch it. The demon cat. Do you want to make a contract? Ah! Let's use a little more for it, come on. Gotcha! The one that kills the girls after? Yeah. Well, technically, they don't kill the girls. The Cubit doesn't kill the girls. If they don't keep their, like, hearts purified by defeating demony things, then they die. Wow. GG, we lost that? I thought we had that. Apparently we did not. Sad. Yes, there is still Simon Run. Oh man, there are some really dark magical girl anime. Like, Lord, I could have a whole minute of it. Jesus Christ, the amount of dark magical girl anime that exists out there. It's like, okay, everyone's used to like your Sailor Moons and your Tokyo Mew Mews and like your Pretty Cure and all these other like super heartwarming magical girl animes. But then you have Madoka Magica, which kind of started like a very dark trend of what if it wasn't such a bright, happy place. There is Magical Girl Raising Project. There's there's Mahasoujo Site. There is, of course, the Madoka Magica series itself, which is divided into different parts. There's also Magical Girl Apocalypse, which is a manga series that needs to be turned into an anime. For the love of God. What, Terry? Ow. Dualies are painful to use here. Ow. Actually, the game doesn't point anywhere about him running it. It's a theory. It's one that I've been like screaming about for a long time, but there's actually nothing that states that Little Judd is running Grizzco. Not a damn thing that says that he's running Grizzco after he leaves. Because all it is are pre-recordings, because that's what is stated in canon, is that all the voice dialogue for Mr. Grizz at Grizzco is pre-recorded. He's not even there. Now, what I do believe is that Little Judd has been running Grizzco the entire time, and Mr. Grizz was just the face for it. But they don't have anything that even confirms that, except for the fact that he's still Fluffy in the same style as Mr. Grizz. On top of that, his card sleeves are Grizzco sleeves. Actually, I had a whole stream where I just screamed about that. There's nothing down there. That's... I know he has the headset, but they don't do anything to show what the headset's for. It's like the voice for Judd, or for Mr. Grizz, doesn't change. Need to go? Bye. We'll have a wonderful night, Peepus. Because Little Judd does have a Little Judd voice. So they haven't done anything that shows he's doing anything yet. He just has a headset. They still have not done anything that shows, other than the fact that he's fuzzy and he has Grizzco sleeves. And you can unlock his Grizzco sleeves before beating the story. I still do think that he's in charge of it. What I'm saying is you can't say that the game's pointing to it after the fact. The game just shows that he is tied to it somehow. And I do think that he probably is in charge, but I don't think he's in charge after. I think he's been in charge the whole time. I think he's a puppet master. But as for what the game points at, the game just says he's connected. The game shows hints he's connected. But it doesn't show anything about him leading it, doesn't show him anything about being in control of it in any form or fashion. It just says, oh, he's got something related to Grizzco. And it's only with the sleeves that the sleeves and the fuzziness that show that he is. Rude. Hell, I got shot. They have a razzle and dazzle on the opposing team. That makes my day. They're literally giving the old razzle dazzle. I thought I'd get the invincibility frame up first, but I did not. And it ate most of my meter. Ah, they ran away. Ah, shit. I thought I was aimed at the wall there, and I was not. Did see that on Sailor Moon movie with the green dude in it, but nothing else. Wait, what? GG! Catalog is maxed out! Let's see. Let's try this. Lord, I haven't seen Sailor Moon R in years. I mean, don't feel bad. That's 200 for me. That's my second time hitting 100. So I'm not that far off. Ow. You never had coffee? Have friend request received. Didn't actually get to hit him. Ooh. GG! Right, let me check something here. GG! Go. Let's change some gear out. Alright, we'll accept friend requests after this round. Getting tier 2 on player level. Oh? Yep, the term special coffee sounds awful. Legit never tasted coffee. Tasted mocha once after my sister tricked me into drinking one, thinking it was hot cocoa. Don't remember any of the taste. Oof! So I should drink my grandmother's vodka, but this wallet immediately ran to sink and spit it out. See, that's why I don't like tea, is I accidentally drank my mom's tea thinking it was Coke once as a kid, and it was such a nasty and abrasive taste comparison that I just can't look at tea the same way. Have a good night, Kelly! Ow. Who is Kenjamin? Because we've been seeing them like this entire time, but I don't think I've seen them in chat. I wound up surrounded. That went bad. Oh, that's disgusting. GG! Alright. I'm gonna set friend request real quick. Let's see. Alright, I am going to wind up breaking the room real quick so I can accept friend requests. Let's see. Double check something here. No, I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. Well, I mean, you can do that. I'm not going to hold on. Do it. You know you want to. Do not encourage me to gamble. Gambling's bad in games. Your tea story is very similar to why I never liked beer. Thought it was Coke. Took a sip. Regret. Yeah, that I can see. That would definitely be like a rough thing to like accidentally sip on. Oh. But yeah, like, even sweet tea is like so bitter in comparison to just Coke. As well as like if you're expecting Coke, like Coca-Cola, and like it's fizzy. It's supposed to be fizzy, and it's supposed to be super sweet. And you drink sweet tea, which is still bitter, and it's not fizzy, so it's flat by comparison. It's nasty. And ever since then, I have hated tea, and like just get war flashbacks to all types of tea. Oh. I'm gonna set this up. Give me like 1 second. I gotta go grab something. Be right back. Burp. And a communication error. Yay! That's fun. What is ASTI? I don't want to gamble my coins away when I should be putting them towards armor and stuff. We're gonna have new items soon. I do need to go and get the last item in this catalog. Because that's important. Also, finally, now that I've got some things like kind of straightened out, a heads up to everybody. Streams will be starting a little bit earlier. They'll be starting at the time they're supposed to be. Again, so long as nothing else screws up my schedule. My schedule's been all out of whack. But we should be back at the 8 o'clock, scheduling. No! Stop! Mystery box. Be something neat. Or not. I just wanted something neat. I love that so many of us are like at, believe it when I see it. I was doing it for a good long while, and then everything just went kind of like haywire. Yes, I ate today. I had some meat in the fridge that was on like a timer, like it needed to be gone, so I like cut it up and just turned it into a meal with noodles. It's like, you know, you better eat this before it goes bad. Because that was the entire reason why it was given to me, is because they couldn't eat it before it went bad, because I got it from my grandmother. Told me to call you out. I did tell you to call me out when it wasn't happening earlier. You never called me out. Doesn't do any good if you call me out after the fact. It's like, hey, I'm going back to do thing. You're supposed to call me out like, I started at 9 o'clock tonight. Why didn't you start at 8? That's calling me out. The other's just like, I'll believe it when I see it, which means I don't believe you're gonna do it. That's just discouraging. Lord, I haven't eaten at Checkers in years. So it's kind of like fast food. No, like, you know, like how like if you buy something from a grocery store, if you leave it in the refrigerator instead of the freezer, you got to eat it within a few days. Otherwise, they'll start to change color and it'll just be nasty. Why is fire not here? Oh, because 11 p.m. I don't start at 11. Usually, if it's hit past 10:30, there's no stream. I cancel because it's too late. Because no one will be here. Yeah, why are you so awake? Checkers has the best fries. Fight me. I've had Checkers like once ever. It was in the Atlanta airport while I was traveling to go to Florida. So I don't even remember the fries. I just remember I had to eat. You bring good news? What good news? Do you have news on why Viren hasn't slept yet? Well, see, according to my analytics, and I've thought about changing my schedule to match my analytics, what it says. Does anybody have an idea of what time my analytics says I should start live streaming? Of when the most amount of people that are subscribed to me are active on this website? gonna be Wednesday. If I had to make a prediction, it would be 7 o'clock Wednesday. No, they never do updates at that time frame. It's always around 7. It's always when the game's time frame shifts. Well, it's 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, which means it's 8 o'clock for a lot of peeps. It kind of depends. Like whatever Central Standard Time is for 7 o'clock Central Standard Time is for you, that's when it's going to happen. Mr. Tibbs. Oh, midnight to 1. No, not even close. Not even close. Nah. Do you want to know what my analytics says? Most of my subscribers are on this platform, so I should be live. My numbers say I should be live at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. On almost every day. And I start seeing massive drop-offs in those numbers at 10 o'clock. Because you gotta remember, it's not just y'all, the people that are here all the time. It's everybody. And it says this is when y'all are starting to be on the platform. Like, this is when y'all start watching YouTube. So if I want to be hijacking as much of y'all's time as possible, I'm supposed to be live at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Which for games that aren't Splatoon, that actually makes the most sense. Because Splatoon is like an outlier day. Like, people will stay longer for Splatoon. And any days I play Splatoon, my analytics show, yeah, you should probably be staying on a little bit later. Because like on Splatoon days, it says I should be staying alive till probably like on Monday and Saturday, it says I should be up later. And then on every other day, GG, it says that I should start at 6 and probably be ending like around midnight instead of my usual like almost 2 a.m. time frame. So yeah. Now, there are reasons why I haven't done that. For one, I've never had a schedule where I was on that early. I've never had a schedule where I'm on that early. Though I've thought about it. I'll watch like 3 hours and be like, where am I? Yeah, right? I have that problem. I understand that problem. Understand that problem all too well. Who is Demon Ninja? Somebody literally just named Microfiber. Okay. I mean, they shouldn't be any different in the standard or the OLED. The Joy-Cons are literally the exact same. Nope. Ow! Well, see, I like longer videos too. That's honestly what I prefer. I prefer long-term like long form videos, like videos that usually hit a 20 to 30 minute time frame, sometime longer. A lot of times I will not watch a video under 10 minutes. But a short, I'll wind up just kind of screwed because I'll find one good one and I'm now watching like a shit ton of them. And I'm telling you, like, even with the Rumble, it's the same. Like, it may be that your Rumble might have been going out in your old Joy-Cons, but like in OLED versus standard, the Joy-Cons are exactly the same. That's part of one of the big controversies about the OLED was they didn't change the Joy-Cons at all. Hell, they actually do the same thing with the they do the same thing with the what's it called? The Switch Lite. Switch Lite has the exact same Joy-Con internals. Like, there's nothing different between them except for you can't disconnect them. Couldn't turn myself around fast enough. Wasn't doing the old ones. That probably means your old ones were just worn out. Because, like, they have not changed Joy-Con internals at all since they launched. I've had to repair a ton of them. I've already had to repair a set of OLED ones. Not mine, but I had to repair somebody else's. Yeah. Yeah, Joy-Cons do have rumble. They have rumble and haptic feedback. GG! And NFC. Yes, they do have NFC as well. And the Pro Controllers also have all of this as well. The haptic feedback's a little lacking. Turns off rumble, or did mine just never rumble like this? I mean, there are... The hell? My back? Hello? Okay, cool. Everything hicked up. That was a little panic-inducing. Well, I had a connection error. Like, it just, like, you know, just standard, like, connection error like we keep getting. And then my computer looked like it sneezed. Why did it look like it sneezed? The gas broke the stream. Oh my god, Anth. It's still getting warm. Why is it still getting... I'm not doing anything! Ah! Had a meeting yesterday at my new job, and we'll be starting next week. I'm a little anxious, but I think I'll be fine. Well, that's cool! What kind of a job is it? Yes, my PC is dust-free. And I've got the house air conditioning turned down so much. I don't control the power. It has a mind of its own. Now, it's starting to get a little late. I may go ahead and end a little early tonight, just because that's starting to happen, and I don't want it to start losing its shit. So as I'm trying to baby this thing every which way I can. Because if I don't, it could go bad. You go to bed too. Yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and end for the night because I do worry and I don't want the PC to possibly explode. You have work in 6 hours. Jesus Christ, Byron, you need to go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here anyway, just to lean on the safe side and all that good jazz. Just for safety's sake. But I appreciate you all being here. This has been fun. This has been a blast. I've had a lot of fun streaming with you guys tonight. I had a lot of fun playing Splatoon. I had fun talking with you guys, and I'm excited for more stuff that we've got coming up. I do have some new stream stuff that I've got in the works, hopefully, that we'll have coming up very soon.